We in this thing. We back. Another episode of Vibes and
We
Convo. What's
are
good,
here.
y'all?
What up? 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 What up with y'all, man? I gotta make sure I put the do not disturb on because we are here at Vibes and Convo.
Yes, sir.
And y'all see the title below?
We're
Y'all
about to
see the
do
title
that.
below?
We're about to do that, you guys.
Yeah, somebody got to talk about it because I
Yeah.
feel like people ain't been talking about it, right? But we
At
gonna talk
all.
about it.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
for
one
all
of
you
our very
guys that
own.
just tuned in that are brand new,
Mhm.
I'm your host, Sequel 2297. It's my
Yep, let me
partner
pull
on
them
key
names
right
up.
here. And
Uh-huh.
for all those that are really, really new to Vibes and Convo, you know we're missing a third, Mr. Kirk Quinn. We got to shout out Kirk Quinn before we do anything else.
Brother
Not
Quinnery.
with us on this episode, but I'm pretty sure you saw him on the last one. You'll be seeing more of him as well.
Bet. Hey, one of our very own, Usher. One of our very own, man. I'm happy about this. I'm
Speak
very
on
happy
it.
about this. You know what I mean? They
Speak
don't really let
on
R&B perform at the Super Bowl. They got the right one this time, though.
it. Finally.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, but,
They went and grabbed our R&B superstar.
uh-huh.
And we're gonna get all the way into it, y'all. But here at Vibes and Combo, there's 3 steps that we need you guys to take.
1, 2, 3.
Right? Before we get all the way into this episode. Step number 1. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Step number 1 is find your place of comfort. That could be your car. That could be your bed. That could be your favorite chair. That can be, I don't know, for some folks, like to
Kurt's
sit on.
imaginary beanbag.
You're right. He on the clock. He's still on the clock. Some folks like the floor, man. Some people
Some
like
people
them
like milk
rugs.
crates,
They get those
soap
special
boxes.
rugs and they deck
Some people
down the
like a
floor.
stack of pillows.
hmm Whatever your place of comfort is, that's where we need you to be. Step
Yeah,
number
just
1.
sit still while you do that.
Step number 2 is get you a set of, we're going to just say, get you a set of headphones that suit you best, that fit you best, to your quality is best. We highly recommend that it is headphones because here on these episodes, we get into a lot of dialogue. We get into some audio. You know what I'm saying? We get into some things. You hear me? So with that being said, man, step number 3 is get your favorite beverage, get your favorite beverage, get your favorite beverage. See, I got the label covered. Yeah, got it covered this week. Like always, got it covered. Get your
Water
favorite
gang,
beverage,
water
man.
gang,
Get your favorite beverage.
water gang.
Put it right next to you, man, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it for this episode, man. And you want to keep it near you so you don't have to move. You don't have to move. We setting the tone. We setting the groove. So those are the 3 steps we need you to follow here at Vibes and Convo. Let's get all the way into it.
About time. Let's go. Let's
Caught up.
go.
Caught up.
Without further ado.
Mm, mm, mm.
You ready to do this, Key?
I'm ready to talk about it. I'm going to tell you
Well,
right now,
speak
Timbo.
on it.
I'm going to tell you right now, Timbo, that folks looked at me funny when I told them, Usher performing for the Super Bowl. They said, he is? There's still people going, he is? Like, what you mean? Yeah, he is. Do y'all know what kind of big deal this is? They don't know, Timbo. They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know.
I had to tell them.
Don't
I
show.
said, I need y'all to go through y'all Super Bowl performances, right? I need y'all to name how many R&B artists got to perform at the Super Bowl. It sound funny.
Yep.
It sound funny when you say it at first, right? If your
Yep.
mind ain't on that, but when you think about it, Rihanna don't count.
Mm-mm.
Don't try to use the Rihanna thing.
Because that's more recent. We talking overall,
That's more recent. We need we and we talking that R&B though.
not pop R&B, but
Right. We like
rap.
Rihanna.
Huh?
We
Yeah.
appreciate Rihanna.
All day long.
But we gotta talk about it. That R&B hitting the stage. Clear R&B hitting the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Came from the 90s. Gotta remind them. He came from the 90s.
Mhm.
R&B superstar.
Yeah.
One of our R&B superstars. We got R&B superstars.
Yeah. We got quite a few of them.
Usher
Usher
at the
Rain.
Super Bowl.
Usher Rain.
This is big. This is
Bigger
big.
than big.
I think it opens the door. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're gonna get to hear a slow song at the Super Bowl. You know it. Because you got it bad. He performing it.
And it's not a country song.
Right. Nice and slow. You know he performing it. You know it's gonna be in a
You know he gonna
come
put
on.
that there somewhere.
Come on. We gonna hear that at the Super Bowl. Tell
Mm-mm.
me it's
Mm-mm.
different. That's different. It's you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna remind people how much they love R&B.
And how
Those
much they love to watch live R&B.
right. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
This is different than a Grammy performance. This is different than that. Billboard, MTV Awards, BT. This is different. This is different. We saw Snoop and Dre up there. We saw M. We saw 50. That was different too.
Yeah.
Like that was the first like Super Bowl performance where like if you were at a sports bar and it's on,
Mm-hmm.
everybody is into it. Sound is up. Everybody just watching a show. It's crazy. This gonna be like that. This gonna be like that. He gonna remind y'all again why he's that R&B superstar.
Yeah. Man, just think what it's gonna do for not just him, but people, music from that era.
Exactly.
It's gonna make people revisit that time frame again.
Exactly. And then
Ooh.
he got these songs within the decades and that
At pivotal points too, and throughout the decade. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
See, let's get into that.
Ooh.
Songs. Now, I'm trying to imagine his show list.
Oh,
And I'm having a hard time, like,
I know.
is he gonna fit it all into one? And it's like, yee.
I wonder if he even still performs any of his first album cuts.
Hmm.
Uh, You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about
Can you get with it?
yeah. Yeah.
Uh, think of you. Uh,
Are we gonna hear any of that?
yeah, like him bring us through his career, like in the film. Like you
Hmm.
see artists that got longevity do from time to time.
I would appreciate it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
It would be dope though.
You know what I mean?
Can you get with it? It's like that.
Right, right, right.
He have to bring Puffy back out.
Every day I think of you.
Boom, boom, boom. Yep,
Like,
yep.
okay, like you make me wanna. I'm waiting to hear you.
Uh,
I'm
man.
waiting. I'm waiting to hear
Oh,
you
you
make
know
me
you're going. You
wanna, man.
definitely. I'm pretty sure you're going to hear that for sure.
Come on,
For
come
sure.
on. Is he coming out the shoes? Is he
Hmm.
doing the whole routine coming out the shoes?
Yep.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Yeah, he gonna do a medley. We know.
Oh yeah.
We know. Um,
Might
nice.
break out with my way. Bring Tyrese back out, so they can do that
His
back and
guest
forth and pass it back
appearances.
and forth again.
Who is he bringing for his guest appearances?
Oh,
I think I already know.
yeah. Yeah.
I got okay. Jermaine
Alicia
Dupri
Keys.
is going to be there
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I think
for
Alicia Keys is
sure.
gonna be another one.
You're gonna see Jermaine Dupri in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Um, Ludacris,
Yeah. It's gonna be the
because he's
bigger,
gonna perform. Yeah,
like the huge names throughout his career that he's made history with. It's definitely gonna be those are gonna be first and foremost.
he's gonna perform the full song. Yeah,
Yeah. He gonna have to.
and Little John's gonna be there too.
Yeah. That's because that stadium
Um,
music right there
yeah, that's
is
that's
built for
that's
that
going
venue.
down. Um, Now outside of that, I don't know.
Oh
I
man.
said to my you mentioned Alicia Keys. I said that's a possibility.
Yep.
That would be dope.
Just to get my boo off.
I could see her coming from the bottom of the stage, starting on that piano. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Coming off
Mm-hmm.
that piano, joining him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
People forgot about my boo like that.
Yeah. It
He
is.
gonna remind them though.
Even currently, like it'd be dope for him bring Summer Walker out. Like put Summer Walker out on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Him and 21.
Right.
That could be a
Right.
possibility too, like just currently.
Ooh, I didn't even think about them.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Just to bring it to now. Like there's so many avenues he could go down. There's so many ways he could play this
Right.
bad boy. It was like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna dwindle it down to in the course of what? What how long Super Bowl performance? What, 5 minutes? In its totality?
Snoop and them was longer than that.
Was about 5 minutes,
They
about 5, 6 minutes.
had a
But
good
still though,
little
like Super
amount of
Bowl
time.
performance, you still only have a set amount of time. And we talking
Yeah.
about a catalog so vast.
Right.
We're talking about an icon in this game. A man whose history in this game and his contribution to this game has been so vast. Like it's too hard to pinpoint.
He's gonna do confessions.
Yeah,
He's gonna do confessions.
yeah.
Um,
I think it'd be dope if I think at some point he might have Chris Brown up there at some point.
some people kept saying that. I heard some people say that.
Yeah, yeah. Because they got some current stuff out together.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
So,
curious. I'm curious to see.
so that might be an angle. It's just so much, man.
There's so much he can do. The door
I
is
know.
wide open. And I
It'd
think
be
that's what kind of makes it kind of interesting to see who he's gonna do that, what songs he's gonna do, how is he gonna do them, and
mhm,
then who is he gonna bring out?
yeah. I think
You
it's even
know?
more damn man. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, God, dog, what could I only thing I can't even pinpoint a starting point.
He
All I
got a
can do is
lot
tell
of
you
like
potential scenarios and hope I might see one or two of 'em.
he got a lot of options.
Yes, he does.
A lot of options. And I think
Oh
he can't
my
go
god.
wrong no matter what option he
Yeah,
choose.
yeah. I know he's definitely gonna be roller skating, that's for sure.
Mm.
No question. He's gonna be roller skating. Those skates are coming on that
Are we gonna
stage.
are we gonna see Pharrell?
I think we're definitely gonna see for real. Especially Usher being one of the artists to
Mm.
really like help break that sound. You know what I'm saying?
Don't leave your girl around me.
Like
True player
early
Pharrell.
on for real. As far as R&B goes, like I know first project that Pharrell ever that Neptunes ever did was SWV, but it wasn't that sound that the Neptunes had, and for real,
Right.
no, that's known or whatever. Like it didn't really come out as a thing until later on. And I can honestly say Usher and maybe a couple other artists were from some of the few to help usher in that sound. No pun
True.
intended.
True.
To where that it was like known, okay, you heard this production, you knew it was the Neptunes. Or it
Right.
was
Right.
for
Right.
real.
Right.
Like no doubt.
Right.
Like it was yeah.
Yeah, that song. You know what I
That
mean?
8701 project,
Yeah,
period.
because Pharrell had two records I think on that album,
No,
right?
he had more than that. He had quite a
Ooh,
few placements on that album. He almost did the
'cause I
whole
know he
thing, to
did.
be
I know
honest.
he did that. I know he did. What's the other joint? I don't know what you dare to do,
Yep.
girl.
Mhm.
What you gonna
Mm,
do
mm,
tonight?
mm, mm.
Oh,
Yep.
get a party. What?
Yep. Yeah, he did quite a bit on that album.
You remind me. He got to do. You remind me.
Mhm.
I'm curious to see like he gonna perform his behind off. I already know. Like I feel like somebody like Usher been waiting for this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like an artist like him been waiting for this type of, you know what I'm saying? This type of moment. Um, but I just think his longevity is gonna speak while he's up there.
Oh yeah.
Like it's gonna start setting in to people like, dang, he
Yeah.
really
Oh, that
Usher
was
is
him.
really that.
That's right. That was him too.
Like after every song that come on, they're gonna be like, dang, like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Mhm.
yeah. We do know this. Yeah.
Especially for us that consume and regurgitate music all the time, like it's easy to for us to bring something up and you be like, "Oh, I almost forgot about that."
The folks that's not even deeply into R&B like that, gonna be
Mhm.
like, oh, I know all these songs.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, I know all these songs. Right. Because he's our R&B superstar. Like Mariah Carey, R&B superstar.
It has consistently been that for a long time.
Right. I feel like Genuine is an R&B superstar.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like if he get on a stage like that too, people gonna be like, oh yeah, I know. Oh, hey, I know this. I know this.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just it's certain people that you look at and you like, these are R&B superstars.
Mhm.
Boys to Men, R&B superstars. Like we got them.
Always have.
They never done a Super Bowl performance.
I know.
Hmm? One of the best selling
Might have now
male
let me
groups in the
clarify.
world.
Let me clarify because there's some naysayers out there. They'd be like, "Well, such it's but national." Nah, we're not talking about singing at the Super. We're not talking about doing the national anthem.
Everybody done a national anthem.
Everybody's done that stuff. We're talking about perform. We're talking about halftime. All eyes on me. Biggest stage on the planet. That time of the year.
The
That
sponsorship is crazy
we're talking about
around your
that.
performance. It's gonna boost your streams. It's gonna boost everything about you
Mhm.
again.
Again.
Like his streams is gonna go through the roof. And
Mhm.
then he got it set up to where he's gonna do this performance and then he's going on tour. Followed by an album, new album.
It's bad enough he got the Vegas
He got the
residency
Vegas
already
rest.
setting all this
Yeah.
stuff up. Like it's Usher been winning for a long time, bro. In
Right.
and out this game. Let's just keep
Right.
it a book. Usher been winning a long time.
Releasing singles, you know what I'm saying? Like new
Hit
singles.
singles,
Come on.
not even having to drop a project, just hit singles.
Come on.
Who's not gonna rock with Usher?
He back with B Cox and Jermaine Dupri. Watch. Y'all about to see superstardom like again.
Mhm.
Again. It's just it didn't just start at the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
He been the Vegas resident, the residency that he got. Come on. Come on.
He got it for a reason, y'all.
Yeah. When you got them kind of songs, man. When you got that,
And that
his
kind of
catalog too
catalog.
strong. Too strong.
Mhm.
Like And they gonna see. They're gonna see. Cause I got into a discussion with somebody. They were like, you know, I can't say he's the only R&B artist that performed at the Super Bowl. I said, go ahead. And while they was doing it, I just went ahead and was like, all right, I'm gonna look up who performed at the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna try to pull it up here. Super Bowl performances.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
People gonna say Janet.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Superstar. She's a
Yep,
superstar.
definitely.
Are we gonna say she's an R&B superstar?
Not solely. I mean,
She's
in
done.
hindsight, when
She's
you look
done
at the
R&B songs.
totality of her career,
Hmm.
she definitely started out that way,
Hmm.
maintained that for a great portion of her career, but ended up evolving into more of a pop artist,
Hmm.
which is fine. I would kick her out the R&B castle if that's what you mean.
Right.
But to solely consider her like art, like through and through uncut, like what the basis of what we're talking about. No, you can't really put her in that.
Right. Where do we want to start? We want to start 1960s, 1970s.
You
Where we
start
want to start?
anywhere. We talking about
Like,
overall right now. Now I'm just speaking as in in recent history.
mhm.
Given what a lot of people I know will probably challenge you and say just off the rip, like Janet Jackson
It's
comes to
a
mind.
Janet
Justin
Jackson.
Timberlake
He
comes
did
to
the Super
mind
Bowl.
also. That gets tricky as well.
Oh, with the Janet Jackson um
No, but
collabo, right?
he's done it on his own also. I think
Has he? Let's see.
I could be wrong about that. I believe he's done it on his own as well.
Let's take a look. I'm on Wikipedia, right?
Okay.
So let's see. I'm gonna try to pull it up on the screen
Uh-huh.
and let's really look because I think it's important. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Especially here that we know.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it is.
okay, so it says here. Okay, they're going Mike. Mike 1993, right?
Yep. Mike Jack.
New Kids on the Block 1991.
Yep. I actually remember that one.
You know what I mean?
Clearly
But
not R&B, but
clearly
it's
not
fine.
R&B.
Yep.
Michael Jackson had R&B album.
King of pop. Enough said.
Right.
I love Mike.
We love Mike.
Mike is always going to be one of us, but King of pop.
Okay, so I guess they're gonna be like, all right, 1995, they had Patti LaBelle,
I remember that.
Indiana Jones, and Marion Ravenwood, Teddy Pendergrass, Tony Bennett, Arturo Saval. Now you see, it's
Mhm.
not just a flat.
Mhm.
It ain't Patti LaBelle
Of
by
course.
herself.
Yeah, and for a long time they were doing that. What just
All right, 1996, they had Diana Ross. What we doing with that?
Mhm.
What we doing with that one, Timbo?
I'm sorry, but Diana Ross is classic Motown R&B soul.
Mm,
It'd be blasphemy to try to call her anything else, regardless of what they tried to paint her to be later in her career. That's
mm.
her roots. That's who she's been. She's never deviated from that. That's why she's the boss. Y'all better recognize Miss Ross, though. If it get that twisted at all.
Now, see, hold
Now,
on. So,
now,
okay, so hold on.
now, to be more accurate, to
Uh-huh.
be just a little more accurate,
It says performers, but it's not saying who performed at the halftime show. It's
yeah,
just saying a collective of people who performed. That could be
perform
the national
exactly.
anthem.
Hmm.
That can be
They're
all of
not
that.
saying what they
So
did exactly.
now going back, thinking about the Patti LaBelle situation and a new kid,
Mhm.
like Patti LaBelle probably was singing the national
That's the
anthem
anthem. Yep.
because I remember. I remember seeing her national anthem.
Yep. And she did. She did. She definitely did.
So 1996 was Diana Ross, and it's just her by herself.
Mm-hmm.
1997, the Blues Brothers. Oh, they had Dan Aykroyd, John
Yep.
Goodman.
Which was
I
fun.
remember that.
Which was
Frank
really fun.
Grillo.
I remember that.
Yep.
They actually tore it down too. That was dope.
They had James Brown and Catherine Crook. James Brown?
Yep. I remember that.
Huh.
I do remember that. That's one of the last
1998.
times he
They had
performed
Boys
on the
to
big
Men,
stage like
Smokey
that.
Robinson,
I
Martha
believe.
Reeves, The Temptations, Queen Latifah, and the Grambling University Marching Band. But who was the featured act?
Mm-hmm.
1998. I think that 1998 was the Denver Broncos and the Packers,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Like, see what I mean? Like, we go through this and it's like, all right, we're the featured acts because it's not R&B acts.
Yeah.
When I see like Boys to Men and Smokey Robinson, I'm like, all right, you
You
was
already
performing the
know it.
national anthem. You was
I,
performing what's the other song?
now Smokey Robinson was definitely
Oh
doing
Beautiful.
back then. He was definitely doing the halftime show. He was definitely
Okay.
doing the halftime show.
So you think he did the
Oh, I know
halftime
he
show in
did the halftime show.
1998?
He definitely did back then. Yeah.
Oh well, we gotta count him. There we go. He Smokey Robinson definitely count. That's
Yep.
R&B.
Of course.
Okay.
So let's backtrack.
Got one.
Let's backtrack. Usher's probably the latest straight up and down R&B artist we've had performing the Super Bowl halftime show in a very, very, very long
Well, here it says Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly.
time.
2001.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but it wasn't solely just Mary.
Mm, there's
Remember
a
Mary
montage.
Wayne them too.
That's right.
Remember that. So, and this ain't her first. She might be the only person that's done the
Did
Super
it
Bowl
twice.
multiple.
Right.
Like perform national
Another
anthem,
another
whatever.
R&B superstar is Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, we getting in something.
But for sure, because I remember the controversy surrounding Janet because that whole thing, the whole flash with her and Justin Timberlake for a long time. After that, they wouldn't even consider urban acts at all. I don't think it was just R&B, even though it was based around R&B at that particular time. But like, period, like you for Super Bowl halftime, they wouldn't even entertain it for a long time because of that. I
Okay, so
remember
here
that
we go.
controversy like yesterday.
2013. I remember this. Beyonce got
Yep.
up there, did the Run the World.
Mm-hmm.
She did the Love on Top, like with
Yep.
the acapella. Like it's saying all of this. She did Crazy in Love, End of
Yep.
Time, Baby
Yep.
Boy, and
Matter of fact,
then
didn't Prince
brought
get up there
Destiny's
with?
Child. Huh?
I think that's the year. Didn't Prince get up there with her? I think Prince got up there too.
I remember now that you say that, I remember something like that.
Yeah,
Was that with Beyonce though? I
I
don't know.
think so.
I wonder
But
why
then
they didn't
again,
put him
Prince
on there.
made a lot of like pop-ups at the Super Bowl. Like he was known for that. Like
Yeah.
whether he was performing himself or just with the band
Mm-hmm.
and step out for a hot minute, you know what I'm saying? Make a quick cameo and then dip off. But Prince loves sports,
So
so he was a big
Beyonce did
sports
it
guy.
2 years too. So she did 2013. That's when she brought out Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
And I remember that because they came
Brought
out
them
on the
back
ring
out.
on it. Yep. And then they did Independent. Yep, they did Independent Woman Part 1.
Yep.
They did.
Soldier.
Did they do Soldier? No, they didn't do Soldier.
I think I remember them doing that. I could be wrong too. It's so much stuff to
I'm
keep
looking
up
at
with, man.
the
It
I'm
get
looking at
hazy
the
after a while.
yeah. Yeah, but okay, 2016 it was Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson. It said yeah. I remember that performance because it was weird to me.
What was weird?
It was weird
He
to
said
me.
it was weird to me,
It was weird to
and
me.
that's why you remember it. Da-da-da.
I remember because it was weird. Because I was like, y'all put together a montage set, but it was just kind of like, I don't think this is the move for like because the Super Bowl performance, you don't have that much time,
Yeah,
right? So when you try to put a montage of artists together, it's like,
yeah, yeah. Too
nah,
much stuff can go wrong in transition.
yeah, like, and you tried to put like three different genres together, rock,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
which is probably
Um,
why they got away with that
right,
as time went on. Like
right. You can
did
see
away
what
with
they
it.
was thinking, yeah.
Yeah,
You can see what they was thinking.
yeah. Try to
But
give
like I said,
everybody like a mini concert
like
while the game is going.
a featured R&B act,
Yeah, I'm sure that got expensive too.
right,
Like to do every year, depending on the artist they pick. Some artists were making a lot more than the next. Like I'm sure that whole thing got yeah.
right.
So it makes sense to just book one act for halftime. Just
Because
one.
it looked like Jay-Z kind of took over producer
Yep.
credits in
Yep.
2020
Yeah.
when headliner was Shakira. Now I'm going back. 2018 was Justin Timberlake. He was a
Ah.
headliner.
Yep. Yep.
2016,
And
the
the reason why I
headliner was
remember that is
the
because that
headliner
was
was
that last
Coldplay.
album that he was pushing at the time. That Man in the Woods, so whatever it was
Mhm,
called. It was
mhm.
that project he was pushing around the same time.
He did Filthy, Rock Your Body,
Yep.
Senorita, Sexy
Mm-hmm.
Back, My Love, Cry Me a River, and
Yep.
Suit and Tie.
Yep. He did his stuff.
He did some more.
Filthy
In
was
the
the latest
time,
single at the time.
they said, I would die for you pre-recorded video of Prince displayed on a projection screen with Justin Timberlake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was
Yep.
2018.
Yep.
So the year with Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, and all that,
Mm-hmm.
the headliner was Coldplay.
Yeah. Which was dope too. That yeah, I distinctly remember that. Coldplay did that.
Coldplay.
I mess with Coldplay too, y'all.
So I'm going back because now I see where they got the headliners. Um so Usher was a special guest in 2011
With Alicia Keys.
with the headliner was the Black Eyed Peas.
That's us.
So he probably sung like national
Oh yeah.
anthems
Oh
and
my
stuff
God.
like that.
That OMG song.
Let me see if they perform that.
Oh, 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 oh.
Nah, that wasn't out yet. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Yep,
It
he
was.
did. He performed OMG, Usher, and Will I Am. Yep.
Mhm.
That don't count. It don't. It
Why it
don't.
don't count?
It don't.
Because the
It
genre that
don't.
song fall under.
It's not featuring him. I mean, it's that the Super Bowl does not feature him.
Yeah. He's just
And
making an appearance.
we do not hold Usher up to, oh my God. We
I
don't.
got you.
We don't. We know it. We know. We heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But you playing oh my God or you playing yeah
Mm-hmm.
in the club? Which one you
Mm-hmm.
playing? Which the response is going to be different.
Yeah.
You
Well, it depends on type of club.
know what I mean?
Certain clubs, the response gonna be the
Nah,
same.
I just think, yeah, like everybody dances to yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's the most, it's the most interesting thing to see. you know? Um
Yeah,
yeah,
it isn't
so
as up tempo as oh my gosh. It's easier to dance to actually.
yeah. I feel like yeah is a dance record. Like You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's electric.
Yeah.
It's electric dance, right? Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm going
One
back.
of those sweat your weave out songs.
Yeah. So Patti LaBelle was not the featured act that that uh
Huh?
that year that
Not
she
that year.
was there. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean she hasn't.
Well, I
I
went all the
encourage
way
you to
to the
dig deeper.
70s, and I don't see her in there either.
No, the 80s.
Okay. 80s. I'm in the 80s right now.
Because that's when she was really in her superstardom, her
Yep.
superstar status.
Um.
80s going into the 90s, like that time, that's when she was really at her height.
Yeah. She's not in there. Not in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Patti LaBelle definitely an R&B superstar.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Um. But yeah, see when it come all the way down to it, it's like, all right, now we got a different representation this year.
Yeah, we do.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be
A representation from the last of the, is it safe to say, like golden age, from the golden age of R&B music?
yep.
Yeah, I
So
think
they
you.
got his on here 2024 Usher, but it says all the other acts, featured acts, is to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
So they haven't announced.
Mm-mm.
Well, we probably won't know who they are until
We probably won't
the
know till the
actual.
week of,
Yeah. So
because they've
gonna
been
be
doing that a lot
interesting.
lately too. Like trying to be real secretive about everybody else. They'll announce one person and then everything else is a toss up.
Jay-Z's name is on producers
His name on everything.
on the Super Bowl.
His name on everything.
That explained why
His
we had
name on stuff
Rihanna
he don't
last
even
year.
own, but just because it look good, it's on it.
We had Rihanna last year because of Jay-Z
I know.
and Snoop and them before that
Yeah,
because of Jay-Z.
yeah. But you notice like the difference in Super Bowl halftime shows pre Jay-Z till now.
Oh yeah.
Like that
This
halftime show is starting to matter again.
like Dr. Dre and them would have never performed
Exactly.
if
Exactly.
it wasn't some you know, a
Uh-huh.
representation of hip hop in
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
they would have never performed. I mean, I'm glad they did because everybody knows them tunes when they came on. It's like, oh,
Mm-hmm. It was undeniable.
right. So, um, you just got to be around to see that. You know what I mean? Like if you was around in the '90s
Oh my
and
God.
now you're watching Dr. Dre and Snoop at the
Oh
Super
my God.
Bowl, it's
You're gonna make me cry.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
shoot. In the
Thought we never see
'90s,
the day.
they wasn't booking them.
Nope. Nope. No, that's like watching Obama when he became president, bro. Like knowing where the world we thought we were gonna ever see.
That's how folks should have looked at that because that's
Yeah.
exactly what that was. That was like we thought we'd never see this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It didn't hit me like that until it was happening. I was
Yeah.
like, Snoop
Yeah.
is up here with the all blue bandana outfit
Sea
on,
walking.
sea walking on a Super Bowl,
Smoking.
smoking. Come on, come on.
On the cool, when in real time, when I watched that, I was like, they finna legalize nationwide tomorrow. So they got to now. They got no excuse.
None, none at all. You hear me?
Oh Lord.
But yeah, man. Usher at the Super Bowl. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Um, I wonder how long it's gonna be until we get the album.
Mm. I don't
I
know.
think
The
he
way he
said
been
20. I
stalling
think
us
he
out, it
said
might not
20.
be till top of next year.
Yeah, he said 2024. So it's probably gonna be after the Super Bowl. You know,
Yeah, I feel you.
I wouldn't be surprised if the album dropped right before the Super Bowl or right after or something like that. Something crazy. That would be dope.
Well, whatever he decides, he need to hurry up.
Right. We need to know
He
because
dropping these,
we
he
trying
be
to see what's
dropping these
left.
fire singles, and they be having you like, ha, 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 and then he'll disappear for 2 or 3 years.
Look, Usher might got another confessions on his hand. I'm
I
gonna
think
say it
he's
here
got
first.
4 or 5 of them bad boys on the cool, but who knows, man?
I'm gonna say he got another one of those albums on his hand right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
Well, I'm gonna need him to drop.
Right. We need him to drop ASAP.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Us in the R&B universe over here. Yeah, we need
Yeah,
that, man,
man.
to offset some of this tobacco music we listening to that's out
Facts.
here, man. We need that real back more now more than ever.
Facts, 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 facts.
I mean, Usher dropping the album right back. TGT about to come out with something soon. They back at
Come
it. They
on.
back at work. So
Come on.
I mean, it's the perfect time for everything.
Come
Tweet,
on.
you been on the clock since forever. Come on, man.
Come on
You
now.
see what's going on.
Come on now.
You should have dropped 2 or 3 by now.
Come on now. Don't let her off the hook.
I mean, come on, Usher. Come on, R&B Nation.
Let's go.
Now's the time to rise up for real,
Let's go.
for real, for real. Usher leading the charge.
Some good R&B. Some good R&B came out this year. Some good
Some
R&B.
great R&B came out.
We got to do a whole episode of that, like of
Yes,
the
we
good
do.
R&B that came out
Yes, we
in the
do.
year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, we
Because
do.
people still believe that R&B is they love falling in love with people like sayings. There's no
Yeah.
facts to it. It's just they heard
This
somebody say it, so now it's
so
oh, it must be true because I keep hearing people say it. Like no,
yeah, and it sounds good.
right? It
Speaking of
sounds
sounding good,
believable.
Brandy just dropped a new Christmas album
We got to get into that.
just last weekend.
We gotta get a whole episode of that. You know,
Oh,
that's like a science project right there.
yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
come on.
And more music coming. Like the years, it's pretty much the end of the year, and more stuff is already coming. Like rolling into the new year.
Yeah,
But if you're an R&B artist, there's no other time to be more proud of what's happening right now.
right,
Because we thought we'd never get back to this, and it's coming, coming, coming.
right. Let's
People are
go.
tired of the fake.
Let's go. And we talk, over here we talk R&B, we talk the big artists, we talk to R&B superstars, we talk to, you know what I'm saying, everybody,
All of it.
indie to everybody, man. If it's good music, Vibes and Convo is on it.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? We don't go off of just status. We go off of if it sound good. If it's R&B music.
does it make me feel something? Does
Right.
it make me think about something?
Period. We
Does it
get all
move
that.
me in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion?
And speaking of that, we need y'all to go check out that Vibes and Convo Spotify playlist.
Right now,
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we about to add a few more new songs to that playlist today. So we need you to go over there, Spotify, hit that search box, Vibes and Convo playlist,
and just
and
press
follow
play.
and press play.
Just
Follow
press play.
us. Follow us, man.
No skips, I promise.
No skips. All R&B.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And like we said, we don't just go off status. So we got the big artists, we got the indie artists, we got y'all say
Up
that
and
new
coming.
R&B. We looking for some new people in the new art. We got that too.
Got that too.
We got it. I promise you, we got it.
We got stuff you didn't know existed.
Right. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Once you play it, you're gonna go, oh, okay.
Already.
Yeah.
Shout out Kara Tanae on the
Shout out
season of
Kara
the
today.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They let
Shout her out, by the way.
they
While we
let
talking about the Vibes of
they
Combo playlist, we were on her early. She's
Mm-hmm.
doing her thing. I want to see
Doing her
her go
thing.
all the way. She
Doing her
definitely got what
thing,
it
man.
takes to do it. We're gonna keep supporting over here, Vibes and Convo.
We're watching folks grow, man. Like Flo, we watched them, you know, group from overseas
Mhm.
grow into what they growing into now. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
And 2024 is just so promising. Of if you ain't heard of them, you gonna hear of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. They in the
You
studio
know,
right
this
now
this
with
year,
the
this
right
year, this
people
year,
too.
you
You
gonna hear
finna
about
hear 'em.
Flo. You gonna hear
Oh yeah.
about Flo.
Yep.
Who else? That's just growing. You know what I'm saying? The new group, we came across chemistry. The boys is kicking up dust. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Look
kicking up
forward to
dust.
watching them grow as well.
They growing as well. You know what I mean? Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. Just R&B all over the place, man. Like, what? Yeah.
Seriously.
But yeah, man. Usher Super Bowl performance. I ain't gotta tell y'all to tune in. Y'all gonna tune into that.
Definitely.
You ain't got no choice. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the biggest performance, one of the biggest performance of the year. So shout out to Usher, man. Shout out Jermaine Dupri. Shout out Brian Michael Cox. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out So Def. Shout
Shout out
out
So.
Bad Boy.
Yeah, man.
Everything's Usher
Gonna
has
be
ever
big.
touched that to do. Shout them out, man. Like, come on.
It's
This
on.
man
It's on.
definitely doing it. Shout out Usher Mama for having them.
Right.
Shout out
Right.
Bobby Brown for being an idol, for allowing him to be at your camps as a youngin'. Like, come on.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Y'all gotta tune in. Y'all gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You got any last shout outs, Timbo?
Man, shout out to the chat like we always do about
She
this time. Shout out to all the people that's following us, all the people that's supporting. We appreciate the love and support. Keep doing so. Shout out Kurt.
Brother
Couldn't be here
Quinnery.
with us today, but I'm sure you see him on the next thing up. Shout out the whole Soul Movement crew, everybody back in SD, man. I
Yeah.
miss you guys, man. Wish I could be there with y'all. But yeah, man. Shout out my family, shout out my friends. Blessings to all that can hear my voice.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. For real, for real. Shout out to the new viewers, man. New subscribers, old subscribers. Shout out. We here. As you seeing, we back. We back. Um, Shout out to the crew, Soul Movement crew. I see y'all. We doing that thing, you know what I'm saying? We doing that thing. Um, Shout out Brother Quinnery. Brother Quinnery. Um, yeah, man. Shout out, man. Shout R&B Nation. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Shout out to the whole R&B Nation, you know.
Hell yeah. Round of applause for R&B Nation. Round of applause
Yeah,
for R&B Nation. Know somebody?
you know. Gonna be a beautiful thing. With that being said, man, we gonna get up out of here. Y'all stay tuned for more Vibes and Convo, all right? All right, y'all. We out of here. Vibes and Convo. Peace, 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 peace.